Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news. And today we have, hey yo man, we got a lot of stories today, man. We got, I'm messing with my car right here. We got Jada Pinkett. I'm talking about Tupac's ashes, man. We also got the Feds and DJ Envy. What's going down with that, man? NLE Chopper, what went down with him? Because you know the man went missing, man. 50 Cent commenting on the BMF arrest, man. Suge Knight. Ashanti and Tyrese. Again, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source Show. If this is your first time to the channel, man, be sure to hit that like button if you feel any part of the content. We definitely appreciate that. That notification bell's waiting for your tap, so go on and give it a tap. And that subscribe button's waiting for your subscription, man. So go on and touch that to your check this out, man. We setting this one off with Jeezy. You know what I'm saying? Jeezy has finally released a statement after filing for divorce from Jeannie Mae, man. You know what I'm saying? We reported that story about maybe, 2 weeks ago? Where he was divorcing Jeannie Mae and the whole 9 yards. I hate divorce, man. Divorce sucks. But sometimes, man, it bees that way because all kinds of weird things be happening in relationships, man. You know what I'm saying? So this is what he posted. Because at first she was like, yo, man, you know, I'm trying to get my family back together. I don't like divorce, etc., and the whole 9 yards. And this is what Jeezy had to say. He said, the decision to end this chapter in my life was not made impulsively and comes with a heavy heart. Despite this, my love and respect for Jeannie remains, and the time we spent together holds a cherished place in my heart. Our beautiful daughter is the best gift from our relationship, and I am committed to assuring she feels the love and stability that she deserves. During this period, I kindly request that you respect our family's privacy as we focus on healing. All right, so he said he's requesting privacy, so I'm gonna leave it right there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. And I mean, divorce is horrible, man. It's horrible for the couple. I always, I try to make it akin to like a surgery. I think it's like a surgery, man. You know what I'm saying? Cutting a person in half. You know what I mean? Because when you married, man, like it takes a lot to get married right off the rip. You know what I mean? So now when you got to get a divorce and then of course that's even before you even think about anybody else. You know what I'm saying? And it changes your life. You know what I'm saying? And real talk, a lot of dudes need women. Without women, our life expectancy would probably be a lot less. It's women that'll tell us to go to the doctor and the whole 9 yards, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So prayers up for them, man. I hope that everything works out well for them. I hate the fact that they going through that. You know what I'm saying? But interestingly enough, right? There was a post involving Tyrese's ex-wife, okay? And she made a very interesting statement concerning divorce. Yo, take a listen to what she had to say. Take a listen real quick.
My child's father. I have a lot of respect for him. There will always be a part of me that will love him because of like what we share together. And the child that I look at every day and like, she looks like him. You know, she looks like us. Yeah. And it, like, you know.
Wow.
Yeah. It's just beautiful.
That is something. Are you now in the spirit of potentially even being able to rekindle a relationship like?
Oh my gosh, please ask me this. Can we get an edit?
Is that a hard question?
It is. It's loaded because of the fact that there's been so much that's happened. You know, like there's been so much that's occurred. Okay. It's my daughter's father. So I would say this. I would say that if we were both going to show up and we were both going to fight for it equally and sacrifice equally, like, you know, things that I needed and, you know, things that, you know, he needed. I wasn't perfect.
Yeah.
You currently perfect. So I would say that if we were both willing to fight and we were both willing to do certain things, then yes.
Something about that actually makes me very happy.
No, I don't know if that makes
I don't know why.
No, but I'm just saying, like, if it's my child, like, you know, no one wants a broken family. No,
that's exactly that's what it is for me.
Yeah, like if it was something that it was like if it was a situation, you have to hear me, sir. Excuse me. You have to hear me all the way. You have to hear me all the way.
Okay, I'm listening.
All right, so hopefully, you know what I'm saying, that whole joint played, man. But she essentially said that, it's almost like she was saying she would be willing to kind of sort of work something out. You know what I mean? And now here's the crazy thing, all right? The person that she was speaking with, now her name is Samantha Lee. But, and this is on the Hardly Initiated podcast, I believe, okay? Now, this is what she said. She said, the truth about the matter is that if I had different people in my ear at the time, I would not have made that decision. No. And that's the truth. Okay? She goes, her admission, she goes, that's what she said. That's what she said. All right? So listen, that's a really, really super strong statement that she made. She essentially highlighted the fact that she had a group of people around her that was speaking certain things into her mind that caused her to, I guess, be more or less pushed into the direction of divorce. This is very, very important. I need you to understand what just, you know what I'm saying, was discussed there, what was just stated there. Okay? Listen. A lot of people say divorce is contagious. A lot of people say marriage is contagious. Babies are contagious. You know what I'm saying? And sexual transmitted diseases is contagious. You can ask, what's her name? You know what I'm saying? You're like, who? Come on, you know what I'm talking about. Let's not do this, okay? Listen. Because, you know what I'm saying? Listen. Like, you don't watch our channel? Listen, man. First of all, is this the same? I wonder if that's the wife that he was crying about how much he got to pay to... Look, if I was Tyrese, I would, and he's not in a relationship, I would probably be like, yo, let's see what we could do. Because then he ain't going to be, you know what I mean, on the internet talking about how much he got to pay. That's number one, okay? But the other thing is this, man. You got to be careful about who you surround yourself with. Because if you surround yourself with the wrong people, a lot of people, let me just throw this out here, man. I'm freestyling for today, so I apologize. Listen, a lot of people that are not in a relationship or not in a stable relationship, and they're looking at your relationship, which is more or less stable, even though you go through, you know what I'm saying, mountains and valleys and mountains and valleys, because every relationship is going to be up and down. Arguments and disagreements, well, disagreements are normal, okay? If you could learn how to not turn a disagreement into an argument, you're good. You know what I'm saying? You're dealing with a whole nother person. So if they disagree with you, it's cool, man. It ain't no reason to burn the whole house down. You see what I'm saying? You're going to have a disagreement, and if you can learn how to compromise, that skill is insane, okay? But if you're bitter, then you're going to have a problem. And some people, they speak with bitterness. You could say something nice or seemingly harmless in a bitter tone, and that can cause problems. But that's besides the point. When people are going through divorces and stuff like that, sometimes they're bitter. And then they talk to you about the current relationship that you're in. And now the little argument that you had with somebody, they inject their divorcedness, like their divorce spirit into your joint. You know what I'm saying? And maybe they're looking at your situation in the context of their relationship. And their relationship is, yo, man, I'm going through a divorce. And then you tell them about an argument that you have, and now they take your argument and be like, man, and that's why I gotta be out, because my man he used to do things like that, and then it's gonna escalate. You gotta get away from that. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Be very, very mindful, man. And I guess the trick is, you know, a lot of women have a support system, more of a support system than men have. So a woman is probably more likely to have people in her ear encouraging her, you know what I'm saying, to get a divorce if, you know what I'm saying, if their relationships are in shambles. Men don't have a huge support system. Look, for a lot of y'all listening right now, I am the support system. You see what I'm saying? A lot of dudes don't be having mad friends like that. Whatever, listen. Suge Knight is speaking from beyond the cell, like a spirit speaking from beyond the grave. You know what I'm saying? Look, which we know spirits of humans don't do. Otherwise, slaves would be effing up the descendants of slave masters, right? Like, come on, let's keep it a buck. Listen, Suge Knight will be starting a podcast called Collect Calls with Suge Knight. Which, look, I'm all for prisoners being productive and all of that, right? But, okay? Like, see, I thought the purpose of prison was to isolate people that commit crimes against humanity from citizens outside the prison. Isn't everyone aware of the same rules, that if you commit crimes, you end up in the cage with everyone else that committed crimes? You know what I'm saying? That's like, we're all aware of the same rules. That's why I don't feel so too bad when people get locked up. You knew the rules, I knew the rules. I followed the rules and you didn't. Now you got locked up and now everybody's like, oh, free me, free him. Nah, ain't no free nothing. You knew you violated the rules. You wasn't supposed to be there. You're like, well, what about all the people that got locked up just because they black or they was picked on or something like that? That's obviously a different discussion. We ain't talking about that. Come on now. My bad. Listen, if you commit crimes, you end up in the cage with everyone else that committed crimes. That's like rule number 8, right? It's like in the 10. Now, listen, A prisoner can have a podcast. I wouldn't even mind a prisoner having a podcast, and the podcast was spread amongst the prison, as long as ain't nothing toxic coming out of it, if it's beneficial in the whole nine, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But for a prisoner to have a podcast and then continue to spread ideologies that may have landed them in prison to the outside world, I don't know about all of that. You know what I'm saying? See, here's the thing. It's possible, right, that a lot of prison ideologies can get out into the regular world, into the public. You see what I'm saying? This is where we get sagging pants, right? This is probably where we get the no snitching thing. Okay? This is all, look, no snitching is essentially, when I commit a crime, don't you say nothing about me committing crime and destroying the neighborhood and ruining the neighborhood for your loved ones and your children. You just keep quiet while I continue to do the mayhem that I'm doing in society. Get the hell up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Your behind belongs in a cage, man. I tell folks all the time, don't do no crimes around me. I'ma tell, bruh. And you know, I don't really be telling like I should. A lot of times I just be like, man, let me just mind my business, man. You know, you doing your dirt, okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But don't let no police officer pull me to the side like, yo, what you see? Because I know I ain't doing no 20 years for your stupid behind. You know what I'm saying? I don't do crime. You do. My bad. Listen. Emotional and mental rehabilitation, do that first. Then do the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Or if the podcast is for the people in the prison, I'm cool with that too. You know what I'm saying? But even then, do you still have faulty ideology that promotes criminal behavior? Because if you do, you don't need a podcast. Let me learn that Suge Knight freaking, you know what I'm saying? Like, Suge Knight got born again and became a, like, you know what I'm saying? Like a bona fide, or if he's like, I'm going to start practicing Buddhist principles and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Loving my neighbor. All right, well, maybe we could talk. You know what I'm saying? But, you can talk to us when you get out. Oh, but he killed somebody. He ain't coming out. Oh, well, he knew that was the consequences for his actions. Let me not say too much. 50 Cent has heard about the BMF arrests. You heard about the BMF arrests? Yeah. Apparently, BMF, the gang, the black mafia family, man, a bunch of them just got arrested, man. I'm talking more than 2 dozens. The feds done locked down on over 2 dozen black mafia members. You know what I'm saying? These crimes involve drug dealing, financial crimes. You know what I'm saying? And you know what it is with drug dealing, man. It just essentially gets somebody's father hooked on the drugs, man, and then folks can't take care of their families the way that they should. You know what I mean? That's what drug dealers are doing to the community, okay? Now, if you're a drug dealer and stuff like that, you don't like what I said, toughen up, man. It's true. And look, just own it, man. You know what you're doing. You're getting people hooked on substances that they probably need to take their money and pay their bills off and take care, and you know what I'm saying, set up a college fund for their child. But you are trying to get them hooked on the poison, okay? And now you mad at me just because I said it as bluntly as I possibly could have said it. You know what I'm saying? But you know your stuff is unadulteratedly pure. You got pure cocaine, man. You know what I'm saying? But you're getting mad at me because I'm being pure with what you're actually doing. Come on. You like, this what happens when you don't have a script? Yes. Listen, 50 Cent has commented. He said, BMF again? Ain't this an itch? J-Bo's story is a spinoff. I'm going to put it on the tube. You know the vibes. In other words, 50 Cent is watching all these people get arrested in BMF like, oh my gosh, the content is amazing. I'm going to have so many good stories. All of these people have just made me a big bag. And they did, right? Like, they made 50 a big bag by getting arrested. Wow. Wow. I guess every time, like, whenever insanity happens, let me tell you something about the news cycle, social media, and all that other stuff. When bad news and bad things happen, it goes viral on the news. You know what I'm saying? Like, same way it did back in the days when 9/11 went down, you couldn't find no newspapers, right? That's what happens. So when we get a bad news cycle, we're like, oh, well, a lot of people are going to be looking that up. I'm going to make a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? And, I remember Joe Budden was like, well, that's wrong. You shouldn't make money off of it. I think he was talking to Adam 22. And I'm like, the New York Times make money off it. Why you ain't saying nothing about them? We're going to not cover the important stories that tend to be bad? No. If it's bad, we covering it. Just like we covered Cardi B going to Walmart and paying for people's stuff. Listen, NLE Chopper has went missing, okay? And his family has issued out an all call, all right? His mother posted something. about him missing. And I heard that also his DJ was missing too. She posted, y'all pray over my child. Y'all help me pray over my child. He plans on moving back to Cottonwood, where we worked hard to get out of just for a mixtape. Shaking my head. She said, I ain't talked to this boy in hours, and he usually doesn't do this. One thing I know about my son is that he doesn't go ghost for any reason. Whatever you're working on, I pray God is guiding you, she typed. Okay? Contact Mama Chopper through Instagram if you hear from NLE Chopper. All right. She posted that yesterday, man. I got a little bit concerned. I was like, oh man, I hope brother's okay, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want, you know what I mean? That's a nightmare, man, for any mother. Let me tell you something, man. And if you commit crime and you do dirt and you out in the streets and stuff like that, you know, your mom's is worried sick about you, man. Your mom that sacrificed everything for you, she's going crazy. Just her heart be beating. She can't even sleep. Her hair going gray. She going nuts because you out there acting the damn fool. And look, she done work hard, done put you through everything. Your pops is out there trying to hustle up some dollars so you can make the right decision. Well, if your pops is in the house, you probably ain't doing too much crime. But I'm just saying, you know what I mean? A lot of y'all that are, you know what I mean? Your mom's is putting in mad. Because if your dad is in your life, he probably setting you straight. You know what I'm saying? But if you, and shout out to all the single mothers out there, you know what I'm saying, that held it down so much that they sons is on the straight and narrow. Shout out to them. You know what I mean? And shout out to the single mothers that did their best trying to raise their sons, even though their son still went off the rail. I'm saying, if you're going off the rail and your mama is a single mama, you committing crime, you out there hanging out with your boys in the streets and stuff like that, doing stuff. You know, your mother is concerned about you even if you in your 30s, right? Even if you in your 40s, your mama's still my mama's still concerned about me. You see what I'm saying? If you in your 40s, your mama concerned. She wants you to have the best life ever because she love you, man. So if your mama love you and you out there running the streets, carrying on, acting stupid, you know what I'm saying? Talking about, yeah, we outside, doing dumb stuff. All right, and let me give you an update on NLE Chopper, man, because I bumped into the update real quick. They found a man. You know what I'm saying? I guess he must have turned his phone off because he was tired of the bullish from Mon Dukes. She posted, "Thank you for the prayers and support. Chopper's okay. He just needed a minute, but didn't communicate it to his loved ones. I never intended to scare anyone with my post, nor did I expect for people to think he's missing." Wait. I never intended to scare anyone with my post, nor did I expect for people to think he is missing. Even though she basically reported him to be missing? My bad. I'm sitting at my kitchen table at this point. I never intended to scare anyone with my post, or did I expect for people to think that he's missing. But the frustrations of being the mother of a celebrity can be a bit much and overwhelming at times. Mother's job is never done. Hey, see, didn't I just say that? I think I just said that. Anyway, yeah. So your prayers worked. Those of y'all that saw the post before I even said anything. He's good. He's good now. He just cut off his phone. But sometimes it be that way. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people go missing. But tell your mama. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying? You know, mama. Look, he was going for 12 minutes, and his mom was already hitting up Instagram and Shade Room like, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, where my baby at? I get it. Yo. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Be sure to like. Let me go to my shout outs because I'm just all over the place and I gotta stop this. I gotta stop this insanity. Listen, where we at over here? Shout out to NBA 86th, the mem. 86th mem, whatever. NBA. My man said, come on, celeb. Sexy Red is my little boo. She worked hard to the point of being musty. And thanking the Lord is for the opportunity. You feel her? No, I don't. She has stated before that she don't like condoms because whenever she has sex with a condom, the condom makes her coochie smell like fish. That's what she said. And now she's saying, man, my coochie stank. I've been working so hard. I count that as two separate statements that are independent of each other. You can put them together and be like, oh, you're working so hard, you're musty. I don't want to hear that. Please, okay? If you're working hard and you know saying you've been sweating down there because you've been twerking so hard, you've been twerking your little life out, go take a shower. And then when you finish taking a shower, be like, okay, my buns don't stink. I don't know how that works with women when they take a shower, if they put a napkin to their joint and be like, okay, let me see if it stinks still. But I mean, come on now. NBA, stop it, okay? Stop the madness, all right? Buns ain't supposed to smell like fish. It ain't supposed to smell like butt. It ain't supposed to smell. You know what butt's supposed to smell like? Water. Good, clean, Aquafina water. You see what I'm saying? Not butt and fish. Come on. Apologize for those of y'all that are eating, but come on, man. Troy Dorsey, my man said, yo, celeb, I commented 3 times. I better get a cuffing shout out, bruh. For real, for real. Hey, bro. Shout out to you, big dog. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no smoke. How you beefing at me for a shout out, man? No. Much love to you, big dog. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I ain't seen you out here 3 times. Did you comment 3 times? 3 times ain't enough, bruh. Only 3 times? Step your game up, Troy Dorsey. 3 times. Are you kidding me? We post every day. You only commented 3 times? Shout out to everybody that be commenting on a regular, on a daily. You know what I'm saying? I be looking at the comments, be like, only got 136? Only 156? Nah, I appreciate every comment I get. Real talk, man. Matter of fact, now's the time. If you don't mind, hit us with a like. Now's that time. If you give us some engagement here now. Hit us with a like. Hit us with a sub. Hit us with a like and a sub, man. I do appreciate it, man. It does mean a lot to us whenever you do that, man. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? And if you ain't subbed to the channel, man, you can sub to the channel, man. It spreads us out to more people when you do that. I do appreciate it, man. I love y'all for that. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Who Roy Jones? You don't know who Roy Jones is? My man said, the chains, too short. Can't stop the feeling. Grown black men create hope. Much love to the whole camp. P.S. Them Ohio children. All right, Roy Jones, I don't know who you are, but that man, I guess I don't know if you love the chains or not, but he said them Ohio children. Now, he's referencing the missing Ohio children. We done posted a video a couple of weeks ago with about, how many people? About like 20? No. They said about 45 in the month of September. 45 kids in Ohio just suddenly went missing, and they ain't know where they was at. Y'all need to look. And these are like 160-pound black kids. 160-pound black kids, 6 foot, went missing in Ohio. 45 of them in the month of September. And you know, they came out like, oh, they runaways because they're black, they runaways. Come on, man, y'all better look into that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think they was all runaways. I think it was organized. And somebody else came through and was like, nah, man, their organs was missing. So that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? What's my time looking like? Ooh, 20. All right, let's roll. Look. The feds, okay, yesterday we posted about DJ Envy, right? And we posted that DJ Envy had, the feds came to iHeartRadio, right? They came to iHeartRadio because, you know what I'm saying, they had to go do something over there at iHeartRadio. Now, we know that DJ Envy was in the middle of something weird that involved somebody by the name of Cesar Pena, I think his name was, okay? And the story that went out was that the feds came, raided the offices, and took some stuff. Now, it's being stated that contrary to reports, the federal authorities announced to DJ Envy that Cesar Pena was arrested in connection with his alleged involvement. So the feds only came over there just to tell him, hey, Envy, we arrested your boy. Oh, really? That's all y'all came and told me that? It says, Ball Alert posted, the following day reports emerged indicating that the federal authorities had raided iHeart offices in Manhattan where the Breakfast Club operates and seized electronic equipment. However, on Friday, TMZ reported that law enforcement sources informed them that claims of the iHeart radio offices being raided were false. Envy's attorney told TMZ that the reports exemplify the continued sensationalization within media, which seeks to associate DJ Envy with this narrative. He strongly maintains that Envy is a victim, etc., etc. The outlets also reported that iHeart's source also confirmed that a raid did not occur, and officials were at the offices just to inform Envy that Pena had been arrested. Hey, we're just here to tell you that the guy was arrested. Oh, you came all the way over here to tell me that? Yeah. Okay. Now, let me give you this piece of information. You ready? You ready? According to iHeartMedia website, they're looking to hire a new co-host for the Breakfast Club. The job reportedly pays between $240K to $330 a year. Them good numbers. Would I do that? Hold on for a second. Hey, I'm recording right now, so don't say nothing crazy. Listen, iHeartMedia is looking to hire a new host for the Breakfast Club for 2:40 to 3:30. Would I do that? I don't know if I would. Would I do that?
No, you don't even like to go to your regular job.
I don't even like to go to my regular job, yo. So I can't. 3:30? Nah, iHeartMedia. If y'all want me, y'all got to come big. Well, I'll do it for maybe like 500? 500. 500 a year. A mil a year?
Yeah,
Y'all got to come big, man. Y'all got to pay me like I'm Stephen A. Smith or something like that. Yeah. Listen, let me tell you something, man. 330, man. Would y'all take them pennies and go shove them somewhere, man? You see what I'm saying? Y'all want Celeb up there on iHeartRadio, man? On the Breakfast Club? You got to come with a mil, man. I want a mil a year. You know what I'm saying? Then we talking. You see in my face and everything, man. We talking crazy up there. A mil, bro. Y'all look, y'all hit up iHeartMedia, let them know. Celeb will do it. Celeb will do the task. And then tune them into Celeb Source. Be like, yo, listen to it. And just say whether you like it or not. But I'm gonna tell you right now, Celeb ain't going under a mil. You see what I'm saying? Don't give me no $999,999.99. I mean, where the hell a penny at? Get the cuff up out of here with that bull-ish. You don't got my... Where the hell my penny at? Oh, now Rick Ross got something to say about that whole situation. Take a listen real quick.
15 names on one piece of land. 14 niggas gonna take the stand.
Yeah. You should have known Rick Ross was gonna troll. You know what I mean? You should have known he was gonna troll. You know what I'm saying? And finally, listen, man. Jada Pinkett has been all the rage this week. She said that, now, look. I know a lot of y'all like, oh, you know what I'm saying? We still not even sure whether Tupac is dead. Jada Pinkett is sure that Tupac is dead. You know how she's sure that Tupac is dead? Because she has his ashes. Look, if I was Will Smith and my lady was doing all of that, let me tell you what I would have done. I'd have sparked up the grill. Right? I would have exchanged his ashes for the ashes in the grill, and I would have gave it right back to Jada and be like, oh yeah, no, those are the ashes and stuff like that. And I would have cooked her some burgers. Cause you ain't gonna be sitting over here disrespecting me like that with this dead man. Listen, man. Listen. This is what she said. She said, having to receive Pac's ashes in that way, because she got it from apparently she got it from Suge Knight. Okay, in the interview with Extra, she revealed that Suge Knight gave her the Pac's ashes. Matter of fact, take a listen real quick to what she had to say.
Soulmate, and I think people regard soulmate just in a romantic way. And soulmates aren't just romantic, right? Because as you read in the book, exactly. Pac and I were not romantic, but he is a soulmate. I know I will see him again.
All right, hopefully that played, because, you know, YouTube be acting funny sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boss. YouTube. I love Google. Shout out to Google, okay? Hit that like button if you appreciate the content. Listen, she said having to receive Pac's ashes in that way from Suge Knight was a really devastating moment to get him in this little cardboard box. What you thought you were gonna get it in an urn? She goes, I was very rageful about the whole thing. Because, you know, she said that Suge Knight kind of had his attitude about it was very nonchalant, very cavalier, like he ain't really, you know what I'm saying? She said it was very off-putting. It's almost like she's trying to say, I think he did it or something. But he was in the car. Now, if Puffy handed her the damn ashes, that would have been different. Be like, why? I don't know. Listen, she said, this is what she said now when you know, because she throws around the term soulmate, saying Pac is my soulmate. This is what she said. She said, I think there's this whole thing on the internet of me calling Tupac my soulmate. I think people regard soulmate just in a romantic way, but soulmates aren't just romantic. As you read in the book, here she goes with the damn book again. I'm not buying your book, Jada. Get it through your... Let me not talk crazy to her. Before Will Smith come paragliding out the sky hitting me. She said, as you read in the book, Pac and I were not romantic, but he is a soulmate. Close quote. Come on, man. Like, let's cut this out. Will Smith is still right there, and he's still, look, and you know what? But Will, you know, honestly, we could say like Will is suffering from what's the name of that thing? When when the prisoner falls in love with the what's the name of the thing when the prisoner falls in love with the captor? The captive falls in love with the captor. What's it called? It's called. Is it what? Hint what? I don't remember. Post it in the comments below if you got love for your boy. Listen. Yeah. I think I don't think Will is suffering from it. Remember, if Will divorces Jada Pinkett, do you know how much money he gonna lose? He gonna lose it's gonna be catastrophic. He said bad marriage for life. He wasn't playing. Stockholm syndrome. That's what it's called, damn. Stockholm syndrome. Gosh, I'm getting old. It's official. I gotta be getting old. I don't remember. Yo, you dropped something. She dropped something. All right, listen. Folks be dropping stuff all over the place. It's crazy. She dropped something. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, man. Do you be dropping stuff on a regular amount? You clumsy? Let me know if you clumsy in the comments below, man. You know what I'm saying? And what you be dropping. If there's an emoji of it, find it. You know what I'm saying? Then post that joint. But we know you be dropping stuff all over the place because you're clumsy. I love clumsy people. You know what I'm saying? Because it makes me not feel that bad. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, man. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news.